Hi again, Josh Carr here. So, this is something that comes up a lot. I've seen this in a lot of cases, and for some reason, this drives people crazy, but I don't think it's a hard thing to model. So, a common question that people have in models is a model will say something like, hey, you need to create some tables that show how a rate of return, be it an IRR, a whole value profit, a net profit, whole dollar profit, net profit, call it what you will. How does that vary based on the sale date, right? Now, having things vary based on NOI is easy, but having things vary on sale date means you need to make your sale date variable. So here's a very simple example of how to solve this, what I think to be is a simple problem. You've got some money going in, that's your purchase. You've got your NOI, there's your NOI. I have a growth rate. The NOI is growing at, NOI growing at some rate of return, 3% per year, whatever, something simple. Now we're taking years 10's income and we want to come up with a sale price, right? So year 10, that's 1174. There's my cap rate. There's my sale calculation. Now, that part's relatively simple. It just says do the sale in the year when the sale should be, right? So in year 9, if that's when we're selling it, if N9, that is to say the year we're in, is equal to the date of sale, then take the NOI divided by the cap rate. If not, do a 0. So it'll only show the sale down here, right? Okay, only calculate the sale in the year that matters. And then down here, I have a very simple other calculation that says if the year we're in is greater than the sale date, that is to say, if you're in year 7, well, that's still below the sale date. But like if you're in year 10, that's after the sale date. If you're after the sale date, put in a 0. And if not, add up lines 10, 11, and 12. If you do that, you get money in, money out, money at sale. And then building a data table is, well, building a data table. So for example, in this data table, if I do, data table, and I could do that either by Alt DT, which is the old way of doing it, or data, what if, data table. The row, that's the number of years, that's equal to B13. The column, that's the cap rate, that's equal to B12. Press OK, and it populates. And what you can see here is as you vary the sale date and as you vary the cap rate, you get different rates of return, right? So I think the secret to building this, to the extent that I can use the word secret, I'm just trying to get my little air quotes here. There's my air quotes. To the extent that you can do to get this to work, you're basically saying two things. One, show the sale only in the year in question, and two, stop adding stuff up if you're after the sale date. And assuming you do both of those, I think it's relatively trivial to answer that question. And that's a very common question in cases and problems and just in life. I mean, if we hold it for 5 years, what happens? If we hold it for 10 years, what happens? Cool. So hopefully you found that interesting, useful, and enlightening, and it'll make make the world a better place to live. If that's all true, reach out to me, and if not, don't. I guess I don't really know. Anyway, thanks for your time, and hope you've found that to be helpful. Until I see you again, keep building better models.